Hey guys. Welcome to episode number 2 this week, guys. I also do want to recommend as King, and also, guys, as Luckiest Man. This is going to be the last live stream till my future fiance and I, get back from Lancaster. Which you guys have already recalled and pretty much already been mentioned. So pretty much it's gonna be my last live stream for today because I'm gonna be coming down to this point and just keep everything packed up and with a lot of us going soon. There's always something to think about, not to have any comprehensions, throwing stuff in the trash or anything. But other than that, guys, I was gonna do another installment of RoboCop this past Thursday, but usually, guys, it was gonna be almost out of the park, but it was pretty much out of the question. So I decided, I was tired, didn't wanna do much of some with consideration, and wanting to get something clear. I wanted to get some, guys, with a lot of preparation. And so it wasn't exactly my fault since there was no RoboCop this past Thursday. But just to let you guys know, we are going to have an opportunity to game for later on today, and just to let you guys know, the same way at the same time. If you guys want to know when my next live stream is going to be, just to be open and honest, it's probably going to be after the end of this week, after we get back from Lancaster. It's going to be some good fun, and my true love and I cannot wait. I cannot wait, to be honest. So it's going to be a lot of things. We are going to be really, really sailing. But today's date, guys. Today's September 21st, 2025. Now, I just got done having my hair cut yesterday, through the end of last night, and I feel like I've got the same hairs support did coming out of Indiana Jones. But that's not exactly out of the question, or have something to roam around, or just keep everything else on an energy source, or pretty much a level. Guys, this is really come back to reality. The Morning Pacific TV, make a love shout out. How are you? How are you this morning? Just to have everybody else felt concerned, and just to really keep everything else in balance. But guys, I'm gonna have a bunch of balance, coming out of Cass, coming out of the, guys, coming out of great people at Thief, and also from WoW to get through today. So, guys, it's gonna be interesting for me. And now I do want to add, guys, with the amount of casts that I'm gonna be receiving, but time my true love and I, go to Lancaster. I don't want to bring up any other stuff unique. And now, by the way, now I was talking to my true love about this too, and as all you guys be informed the same way at the same time. Make sure nothing else is, feeling false hope or feeling anything. Well, you guys understand. By the time I'm down at Lancaster, fellas, you guys understand. I'll still come to you guys' live streams and see how everybody else is doing, and so nobody's feeling left out or guilty as much. But we are gonna have an opportunity to, see how everyone else is doing, and we're gonna be having some good fun down there, down at Lancaster, and we're gonna be leaving. As far as I know, we're gonna be leaving around. As far as I know, it's probably gonna be almost 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I'm forced to look at sea for one final time, even though it was going to be this past what do you call it, guys, this past Friday. But according to Chief Management, they decided to, have something worth mentioning. So that's going to be the plan, and make sure everything else is intact. And not feeling left out as much. So we'll keep everything, informed for you guys. But you guys have not seen the last of me until after Lancaster. So everything will be fine. Credits will do fine by then, so no worries. But other than that, guys, I was going to do RoboCop. I repeat, fellas, I was going to do RoboCop, but my ass was just really tired this past week. So everything will be fine. Just to make sure everything is, packed up, ready to go. And yeah, like I said, guys, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. And my true love is still not fond of it. Still wants to, get this crap loaded up towards the end of this week. But on top of that, guys, my family's got something to get prepared for me towards, guys, as I mentioned before. You guys understand, I'm still gonna be having an opportunity to, you guys remember the only game I'm gonna be buying, only fully, and I have a strong length, guys, for this year. And that game, guys, is Final Fantasy Tactics Evilist Chronicles. So, I'm definitely gonna be having that game pretty soon, of the amount of cats that most of us are bringing, to get through the day for this week. Now, as far as, well, here's the thing, guys. As far as Borderlands 4 goes, down at Lancaster this week, I mean, I don't want to just sort of, I swear to you guys right now, as King and the luckiest man, I don't want to fall and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to get the game, and, just to have something to really implode on. So I just want to have something seasonal, have something to, be aware, and also have a lot of, things to get prepared to have, so. But I'm hoping to have a lot of snacks, a lot of drinks, and whatnot. But I don't think it's going to be a theatrical bad idea, so it just depends. But speaking of other stuff, guys, since it's going to be the last stream till next weekend, which I probably think it will, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting, and executing, strongest, beautiful power of our community. Do what we can for one another. Guys, ever since this past Friday, there hasn't been any bad concerns or injuries, or pretty much, not to have any bad ideas going on, or bad influences. But I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, electrifying, talented, strongest power of our community. We are at 631 mods, as far as I can tell you guys, since, as long as I'm not sounding like Solid Snake or anything, as long as it's more accurate, and wanting to come back to reality, so today will be my last day at CFP, so the only time I'll have is only 2 to 7, and then the rest is going to be all prepared with vacation pay, coming up shortly, so we don't have to really get ourselves caught or anything on it. So, let's make sure you guys are aware. You guys will be just fine as soon as we get back after the end of the week. So, it'll be fine. Blah loves Nanny Esper, make loves shout out. How are you today? Thank you for coming by after another daily, weekly hiatus for me to come back in, and I guess so we have some to. No, we're not Saints course. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining us today, and you can see we have our social media, our YouTube accounts, our Facebook accounts, Twitter X accounts, and yes, guys, our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. Now, come to think of it, guys, as far as I know, as far as Final Fantasy Tactics Evilist Chronicles is concerned, my butt's going to be having that game for sure, since that game will definitely get a spot coming up, because as long as I have a very, very incredible amount very, very soon. That game is not going to be escaping, from what I'm going to be doing. That I can tell you guys that right now, since, that game is not going to be escaping from me, and that game won't definitely have a spot. But come to think of it, I've been Final Fantasy Tactics, huge amount of times, not to have anything stressful or have something much more to change the landscape, if you guys look at it. I'll tell you guys in a minute.
Hands yellow, heart red. Hands yellow, heart red. Hands yellow, heart red.
But pretty much no worries. So it's gonna be easier for me to get that game after. That's another thing too. I'm also gonna be having, two of my texts coming up waiting for me at the end of the week as well, and also my two love while we're at it. So I'll have my WoW tech at the end of the week, and then so guys, what else? Well, yeah, guys, my safe deposit for requesting. So that's gonna be not out of the question. And towards the amount that's gonna be accumulating, everything's gonna be, saying good to go. And it will not be destructible or anything, but it's gonna be phenomenal. Guys, just to really quote AJ Styles, but it's gonna be interesting this week. And there's a bit of a possibility I might give my two love plenty of energy this week. Let's keep something added. But I always want to give myself some too. Nice guys go first. The people that are causing a bad distraction, the other people finish last. That's the main thing. So I'm not sure if I'll get a movie this week. It just depends. Oh, loves Nanny Esper. Give me 1 second. I can add a new member, William, in here. So guys, as I'm adding him today, we're now at 632 mods this morning. So that's the really before I go to Lancaster this week. So that's something to look into. So like I said earlier, guys, I'll say it again. So the plan going forward is, next Sunday, we're still going to be doing Balatro on the weekends. RoboCop is going to be forced to wait till after this week as well. And I don't think the other games will be having a less consolation prize or anything. As long as, my two love understands that I'm ready to get Evilist Chronicles coming up. So that's something to think about. And, just to really twist and turn, and also much more to occupy this week. Now, most of the important things for Lancaster, we're going to be tackling the anniversary of Down at One Theater. I'm going to go see the arrangements of Noah, and now as far as lunches go, you guys remember what I mentioned and recall what I stated this past weekend. And as far as lunches go, I'm still going to be most likely on our own going forward, but I'm not going to be causing some sort of catastrophe for being a high spender. Just keep something well aware of and keep everything, pretty much from top to bottom, and just keep something well we can take care of, and also keep everything organized. But as far as the game store goes, if I'm gonna really not do my own thing or have something to rock and roll with, I'm doubting I'm spending a bunch towards for Borderlands 4 this week. I do know that game's still gonna be a little more reasonable towards Expedition 33 with some pretty good reactions, and the new Donkey Kong Bonanza. Alright, so I still want to have something to have less prepared to look forward to. Just keep something from the ground up and, up from the bottom. So that's not going to get, we're causing ourselves unpleasant. So, LV and Cindy, make a love shout out. How are you this morning? thank you for coming by also, with us the same way. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna be buying the SOB pretty soon. And that's Final Fantasy Tactics, Ewood's Chronicles. But I don't know where that game is gonna be going. I mean, as far as I know, and I can tell you guys to predict, as of anything else, that's more easier to really get translation. I'm thinking probably, my guess is, guys, to be open and honest, I mean, my train of thought would be, my guess probably, I mean, well, here's the thing, guys. Ewood's Chronicles is probably not going to be replacing this game for the weekend mornings. If I had to guess, maybe something that I can do towards, for whatever spot I can fill in for. But I'm not 100% sure. But I'll give you guys the info and post it. But I am still going to buy the game. And I'm going to be bidding the entire thing. I'm just going to take my time. Whatever I can balance and also tackle. But I'm doubting, guys. I'm getting my ass another game this week. I mean, here's the thing, guys. If that's almost gonna be the case, then I don't know. I mean, my guess is probably not. But I just don't wanna. I mean, I don't want to have somebody force anything, and have somebody, go whatever. So probably not as much. Give me 1 second. As a guys, my mods count now, I'm at 660. No, not 660 guys, but now my total, guys, for all of us here today, 633 mods. Excuse me. So like I said, I don't want to just have to do my own horn, and just to see what game is going to get a spot. But the only answer I can give you guys is very simple. Give you guys an opportunity to witness Final Fantasy Tactics. So that game is probably gonna be bound. It's gonna be bound for me as king and the luckiest man. Yes, guys, as a first place winner. So nothing else would really, start having above praising. But yeah, guys, 2 to 7 is definitely gonna be the last time I'll be at sea for this week. And then my vacation pay, it's gonna be rolling the dice for me. That's what I would let that out, and I will be missing most of you guys. But I just don't know if my brother Leon is going to be back by then. I mean, I'm hoping his ass does, but I'm not. I just don't want to have something with self-pity on it. And wanting to see if he's okay, if he's fine. I mean, I have no clue what Leon Kennedy's been doing, or the brother at this point. All I know is my brother Leon is still around somewhere. I'm pretty sure he's lurking or doing whatever, but my butt has no clue at all. But I know he's still around somewhere, towards the chat. It just really depends how much we can handle, and how much we're willing to take it and handle. We'll keep everything else added, and very emotional. I mean, my true love's been asking the same damn thing, because he wants to know where Leon Kennedy is, and my butt wants to know where he is. I mean, all I can tell you guys is, I don't know. But Borderlands 4, guys, for this week, I maybe want to say no. And if I had to give you guys an answer, if I'm buying the damn thing this week, probably not. I mean, that game's gonna be costing $70 plus. I mean, I don't want to screw around by getting that game until the holidays hit. I mean, not until we get to Christmas, guys. So, I would assume, if I had to guess, I think I'm going to wait to get Borderlands 4 and Delta Snake Eater till Christmas hits. But not to mention, we'll have something according to Black Friday too, so. But honestly, guys, we'll see what happens. I just don't want to have something to question right now. But I'll give my opportunity, and my butt will get a chance for you guys, so. But yeah, guys, next Sunday, I will be returning to the chat with you guys, so. Get back to some more Balatro, and maybe play some tactics. But it all depends. So yeah, guys, we're going to be leaving in the morning tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure if I want to bring my PC and do baseball at a time. But like I said, guys, once as far as I know, I'm not gonna be, my ass is not gonna be spending that much money. I mean, as far as I can tell you guys, truly, and I have something much more to cover. I mean, I'm not like a CSI agent. If you're wanting to, how much you could really debate on, and how much you really wanna bring something in the barrels for cash. So, or just try to become Hail Chief somewhere. But all I can tell you guys is this. I'm just gonna take my time with it. That's all I can tell you. Well, loves Latia. Latia, make a love shout out. How are you this morning today? But just so you guys know, it's not gonna be out of the way as much. Keep everything else organized and, you know, not to have something go flawless or feeling theatrical or crazy. That's all we can remind you guys. And as long as everything else from the ground up, I ain't going anywhere without a fight. My spirit will be with you guys as much as I can. There's no consideration involving that, and there's no doubt about it. Trust me. Now, if you guys have heard, before I get to social media today, now a lot of you guys have been hearing a lot of backlash and some bad news about the podcast of Jimmy Kimmel. Well, apparently, guys, CBS actually reported that they're actually taking Jimmy Kimmel podcast away from CBS, and all I know is the others that have been overreacting about Jimmy Kimmel, you know, involving his comments, guys, about the late Charlie Kirk. You know, the fans were not exactly moaning; they were just questioning why. So yeah, so as far as I know, guys, to my knowledge, is we're not going to be able to watch the Jimmy Kimmel podcast anytime soon, until maybe after the end of this year. But apparently, guys, the one that was hit the news, you know, from the ground up, was Stephen Colbert and I can't think of the others, but yeah, guys, Stephen Colbert and I don't think Ellen DeGeneres was hit by that, since I mean recently, guys, Ellen DeGeneres canceled her podcast after a pretty good long run. So so somebody's looking to get Jimmy Kimmel back into Hollywood and get back to business. So as far as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I don't know if Jimmy Kimmel is coming back to that or not. But only himself can really decide. So, I mean, I'm not 100% sure at all. I mean, maybe, as long as he can stop and think. Especially if Jimmy Kimmel can, you know, just try to, you know, do better. You know, be a better person as he is. So I don't exactly see why not, but you always want to take matters to your own hands. That's all that matters. Well, like, speaking of other stuff today, for the last time till next weekend, if you guys want to catch more Balatro, and if you guys want me to, you know, jump in with Final Fantasy Tactics Emus Chronicles, that game is going to be officially releasing, guys, a week from, this might, this coming Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, guys, by then, let's keep everything else imploded, make sure everything else is preparing, and guys reassuring. It's gonna, Emus Chronicles, I'm gonna be wrecking that game like there's no tomorrow. I mean, there's no other object that can be fulfilled. But it's not about how much we can organize. But the most important thing, guys, you do it because you're driven. And I'm just hoping when we do, that we're there to see it. And we want to see your dreams come true. Like if we're gonna be seeing going down to that theater this week and involving the outskirts of Noah, that's something that we're gonna be looking at. And Let's Love and I will most likely have most of our time for our future, and the rest of us that are going starting tomorrow. So there's a lot of things we cannot wait to see and we cannot miss. But yeah, guys, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, I will be getting and I officially will be having Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles pretty soon. So I don't know when that game is going to get a spot. I mean, my guess is probably very soon. That way I can tell you. I mean, that's the only thing I can, give you guys the info completely right now. So I will be stopping by again the son of a bit soon. So I'm going to be having that game forced to be reckoned with, and I'm going to do a lot of grinding like I've done in the very beginning with Tactics in the past. And I will do something more importantly for that game. I mean, very soon, but not yet. But like I said, Borderlands 4, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to really test my limits for this week. But it just depends exactly. But yeah, guys, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, like Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles pretty soon, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Let's remember, guys, like it, share, comment, and follow. For everything else from the ground up, and making sure you guys got enough. I mean, I don't want to just have to make sure I'm gonna be flat out approaching or wanting to how much spending we're looking at. I mean, it's gonna be very well enough. That way I cannot tell you guys theatrically. So like I said earlier, guys, I'll say it again. Landcast is gonna be very interesting for us. That's all that matters, we can get our butts out of work and, make everything come back to reality, let's keep something to reach out. So, yeah, I don't see that being a concern, and we're not going to dump that sit down the drain this week, trust me. But I repeat, fellas, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys trust your instincts on the channel, that would be great right now. That would be emotional. Whenever we can visit and handle. Let's just see how much we can take it. And yes, guys, visualize an attack. Trust me. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment, and take your time. And remember one thing, guys, and the most important rule. Love, support, and respect is the key. It's also being creative. And yes, guys, we are at 633 months right now, which is excellent before I go to Lancaster tomorrow. So, but yeah, guys, next Sunday I will be back in the chat for you guys. So, I just thought I would really have everything else under control. I mean, Mind to Love is not going anywhere as long as a lot of us are together, and more than 30 plus people will go with us, as far as I know. But if What's His Face is going to be bringing every single damn gaming console, and what I'm staring at, I'm bringing my PC if he does that this year. I mean, if he does, it's not going to be a problem. I mean, the only thing I'll focus on is baseball. So, as long as my brother Beatles, my brother at this point. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, stay awesome and creative. We are at 633 months today. Thank you so much. Loves. Nanny Esper for doing that. It's always been much more fortunate. Keep everything else washed up and also occupied when we get it. But no worries. No bad ideas. No bad remorse. That's all there is to it. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. Take your time and do not get yourselves, trapped. I mean, if you're watching a movie like the new live action of Aladdin, or if you guys are watching, guys, for example, something with The Lion King, you guys can check out the new Lion King with Mufasa in it. But yeah, but it's not going to be a crazy thing. I do know the entire Twilight saga is romantic, funny, and attacking a lot of vampires, and especially the Volturi. So, it just really depends how much we can take it. For sure. But no worries. But yeah, guys, stay awesome and creative. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, guys. If I'm here or not here. Making sure we meet and greet, we take our time, we want to see how people are doing. And so to get back to reality, guys. We've 633 months here today. That's all we can handle. And it's all how much we can tap it in. If you guys are watching if any of you today are watching a golf movie, you're talking about watching Happy Gilmore, you're talking about watching Caddyshack. I mean, those movies were theatrical and they were funny. They've always been funny. I haven't seen Big Daddy in a long time. I mean, you talk about having somebody wanting to have Cheerios at McDonald's, or having Adam Sandler do his own thing with his kid, but you guys get the idea. And we finally completed our cast out, guys. Look at this. So guys, we're gonna have our next small line ready. As far as Paramount goes, I'm probably gonna be bringing my entire Paramount Plus with me on my phone. As far as racing to the Rocky Balboa, well, I've got a message for my true love right now. I will tell you guys this, and I will end on this by saying it. I understand a lot of people are betting money for my true love to beat the crap out of me to meet that statue. Well, newsflash, I know how to work out, sweetheart. I know how to work out pretty well. So if you want to test my lemons and tell me to, to keep on losing weight, you've got another one coming for your future husband. I mean, I'm not going to be able to quit. So my true love loves me no matter what happens for over 8+ years. It's like she just wants me to get everything she really desires, and well, guess what? You guys understand, I got you guys' vote, and also confidence. And, everybody that's betting my true love right now, it's not going to be a good opportunity. Besides, she thinks I'm going to be scared if she beats me, to the statue. I'm like, we'll see about that. We'll see what happens. But you just never know, guys. I mean, I've won, I'm not going to skip my limits. I mean, the only person I can race up there is Sylvester Stallone himself, guys. Behind Rocky Balboa, behind Sylvester Stallone, he took a lot of energy for that too. And he did not have a water with them, so I don't see why not. What if my true love wants to beat my ass towards that happening? Bring it on. Besides, she's not touching Paramount Plus as long as I'm here. Trust me, she won't be. As long as I'm still alive and my butt's not out of breath. But we'll see what happens, guys. It's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to take a lot of exercise. But I can do it. But I still want my true love to get ahead of me. And if she does, she's going to have one damn thing coming. That way I can have enough spoil the party. So, let my true love try. But I'm not going to hold back as much. I mean, I hope not. But we'll see. That's what I would bring that up, guys. So, it's going to be great this week. But other than that, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. We are indeed at 633 months today. I also do want to bring up another name. Bird Cuisinero, make a love shout out, my brother. Thank you for joining us today as well. And also being a part of us. Remember, guys, we also meet and greet. We take our time. We want to see how many of us are following us the way we can. And do a lot of socialization. Make sure everybody else helps our channels. And most importantly, with mine. Guys, let's keep something much more important. Keep everybody else in hand. That's all we can do. Also, guys, when we cover something good up and have something under control, a lot of us do not want to ride and hide as a lot of people do, or the way it does. As long as we know how to rock and roll. I'm not 100% sure. Let me tell you guys something. I don't know if I'll bring my headset or not. I usually do it every single trip we go to. Maybe. But if we're going to be watching good movies, listening to some good music, it all depends. I mean, we'll see how everything winds up being starting tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be a good opportunity for us. My true love and I, and more than eight more than 30 plus people, looking to pack everything up with us. So we'll see what happens. Always here to begin with. We made and greet. We want to get everybody on track and do what we can for one another. Also, guys, with everything else included, anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people. That's right, guys. Anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we have to do is one thing: follow and share it. Take our time. Now remember, guys, like it, share, comment, and follow. Like, share, comment, and follow, guys. Like and share the stream when we can. But all we gotta do, guys, is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Twitter X, guys, Facebook, and YouTube. As far as how long I've been on the social media, does it get through today? And getting ready for Lancaster this week, and I mean, it's a lot of us are jumping up for joy, and I don't know who we're gonna be rooming with. If I room with what's his face, he better not cause any distraction towards me, because if that happens, his ass is gonna have some coming. That's all I can tell you guys completely right now. You just don't want to get on my bad side. I mean, you guys understand who I'm talking about. It's the man that starts with a J. That bothers one of my two loves, roomies. You guys understand who I brought up in the past, but you guys get the idea. And yes, guys, all we have, like I said, guys, all we have to do, most importantly, until next Sunday, is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You guys remember how long I've been under social media for? Keep everything else in an instant. I've been on Twitter X and Facebook, guys, for 7 years. I've been on YouTube for strongly over 9 years this year. It's just really awesome to really partake it. And to really have a lot of things going on. Much more into the future. Much more to really see like I said, guys, to see what's right and what's wrong. Let's keep everything else on course. Make sure everything, all here in the United States, guys, is here. I mean, I'm like I said, guys, my ass is still gonna be around. I'll come to you guys' channels. I'll drop whatever I have towards live streams in the chat, and a lot of us are not gonna forget people. A lot of us are not gonna forget anything. Because nobody will. Nobody will. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna do something a little more interesting. So, guys, we have a couple cards here. Okay, 84. I'm probably gonna discard that, but I will do 2 queens, guys, and do a pretty good full house on this Joker. Yes, sir. There you go, guys. 684 now. This is excellent. But yeah, guys, I've been on YouTube for 9 years. My two love and I. Actually, no. Before I give my future fiance, by the way, I've been on YouTube, guys, for 9 years, and I've been on Twitter X and Facebook for 7. And yes, guys, my sexiest, beautiful final queen and I, my two love and I, guys, have been together for 8 years now. We all most likely, guys, we will be here in 9 years. Now, as far as Amazon goes, Amazon, I'm not gonna have I'm here. Sorry, guys. I, for one, am not gonna waste any time. By the time I get some to Amazon pretty soon, I still want Amazon to rock and roll. So that's why I'm gonna be having Amazon after I get another year of PS Plus, very shortly. But it's not gonna be having any false hope by the time I start that, or to have something to prepare. I'm still gonna get that done, guys. I still want to do it. And you guys can bet your ass I want to do it. There's no other way around it. Or have somebody be forced to see what a lot of us want to get done. But Amazon will be after I get another year, guys, a PS Plus pretty soon. So my answer to that, guys, is yes. And I am gonna try to be my true love towards the Rocky Balboa statue as much as I can fulfill. But it's not gonna be a matter of time, though, as the first place winner, guys, for bowling this year. So it just really depends how much my true love can take it and have me earn it. You just never know. We'll see, guys. But yeah, guys, next year, my true love and I will be turning 9 years for our future. So that's something to think about for next year's Night to Sign. I lost my musketeer one time, fellas. I'm not gonna lose your ass twice. Besides, you don't want to have somebody, be with somebody else, or wanting to be, guys, your own person, your own human being. That's not gonna be the way how life works, guys. You want to be a better man, want to be a better person, and that's how you really want to enjoy life. You don't want to be single all the time, so that's why my true love and I are the best damn item. We always have and always will. That's all that matters. But it just really depends how much there is left. Now, if What's His Face wants to talk about how everybody else is doing, it's not going to be another thing around it. Nobody's going to have to be a victim or trying to envision if people want to stand up and take a lot of attention. Now, the one brother, guys, the one gentleman is Jeremiah. Now, the one that does not save, the one does not take a shower. But I'm not going to run into his ass until we get to Lancaster tomorrow, so. But yeah, guys, my stuff is going to be ready to go. It's going to be preparing at the end of the night, so nobody, especially him, and my true love, and, Sam by our side, it's not going to be a concern. It won't be. But yeah, guys, my true love and I will be heading 9 years. I mean, at least for sure, by the time we get to Valentine's Day for next year. So that's enough to really include. So yeah, guys, why not? So I would bring most of that up with me and let you guys be informed. Alright, guys, that's going to be the end of our social media today until probably next Sunday. So there's more than likely I will be back next Sunday after Lancaster. I'll tell you guys how everything else went. We aren't going to be gone. We are only. Here's the thing, guys. My true love and I and the rest of our good friends at Hark, we're going to be down at Lancaster towards the end of this week until we're going to be back. My guess is late Friday night probably. So I won't see you guys till after that. So no worries. I'll keep you guys infoed and posted, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We're not going to have any blood around it, or have somebody not doing what they want to do. I mean, it's not about how much we can handle. I mean, it doesn't take a man or a woman to stand up and see how much we can believe in it. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But alright, guys, we're going to jump into, most likely we're going to be jumping into Steam in the next 3 to 4 minutes. So Steam, guys, in the next 3 to 4 minutes. Now, I don't think you guys have ever noticed, or pretty much even watched. IGN did actually unveil a movie, guys, called Splinter Cell. And you guys have heard of Splinter Cell in the past. So, the thing about Splinter Cell, fellas, is very simple. You talk about playing a spy agent game. You talk about buying and watching any other movie, especially Splinter Cell. I haven't heard anything, to my knowledge, of what is going on, or I can give you guys a clue or anything. But I do know we are expecting the first ever Splinter Cell game, guys, by next year. That's all I can tell you. The other games we're looking at is Intergalactic Prophet pretty soon. Let's keep everything else touched and preparing. And also have a little more excitement, guys, to light up a fire. Remember, guys, fire burns ice, and ice has something to fulfill. I don't know. Keep something in between. So yeah, keep everything else under control. So I'm not sure what the plan is for Jimmy Kimmel now. I don't see him doing anything else especially. He's gonna learn his damn place. That's all I can say. But yeah, guys, Lancaster's gonna be good this week. My true love and I are gonna be laying around on each other. We're gonna take most of our time in hand, and we'll be good to go this week. But it just depends how much spending we'll really bring. As long as we're not in a game, so let's see how much we can end up on. I mean, I'm gonna have a good sizable amount after when I spend at Chief tonight, so it's not gonna be a concern. It's not gonna be a damn pleasure at all. It won't be. But if What's His Face wants to tackle GameStop down there, My true love is not gonna lose me.
This is Rose.
It will not happen. Sora becomes. Who do you calling Rose? Who are you calling Miss Dawson? Rose is my official fiance for the last 8 years. I mean, you can always wind up with anything, but no worries. Remember, guys, do or do not. But as long as we keep everything else not worth changing course, guys, till I return later on this week, it's not gonna be a problem, and it won't be. Trust me. I'm always gonna be around. Come to you guys' channel while I'm down at while my true love and I are out of state. So, but yeah, it's Corba Camps. I mean, why would you be Rose Dawson? I thought it was Lala's Ruby Special. I thought it was her. I thought it was her, to be honest. But guys, have Ruby come in the chat. Have Ruby come in, so her and I can talk. Whatever she wants to do. But you never know, guys. But like I said, if I buy any game soon, it's probably just going to be Eva's Chronicles for sure. My ass is still getting it. My true love understands I've been working hard to get to it. And you guys understand I've been working so hard to get to this point for this week. These days have been going out of our pockets. That's all I can tell you. Alright guys, speaking of other stuff today, especially somebody else calling themselves Rose Dawson from Titanic. Or calling somebody else, you know, between a sip. Alright guys, speaking of other stuff today, head over to steam.com guys, steampowered.com. You guys looking to share any opportunities. We're looking to, you know, do something while my true love and I are down at Lancaster. That's very important, guys. A lot of you guys can follow us. Head over to the yeah guys, go to steampowered.com. If you guys have a game account, if you guys want to have any, you know, any games in your arsenal, if you guys want to have something you guys want to change, or any games you want to produce. So guys, head over to the Steam store, or it's going for scams. Oh, no worries. I mean, why was you calling yourself Rose Dawson? Well, my true love ain't here. I mean, you're welcome to explain why, but I mean, everybody has their own main character, you know, from Titanic, from other movies that I can tell you, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, my guess is it could be somewhere. I mean, somehow, some way. It just really depends exactly how many names people can really name. I mean, if you talk about Titanic, if you talk about The Departed. Oh, get out of here, it's cool. Come on. I mean, if my true love was here, she would tell you something between our future, but I don't know. I mean, I understand Sep was always sinking, or the way people have a pretty good, beautiful scene. I mean, you know, opening scene to look at. We never know. Well, guys, head over to the Steam store. Head over to the Steam store, guys. Make a pre-order, in-store process, make a name on Steam, and buy something. So, guys, head over to the Steam store. Bring your Steam card. Like I said, guys, head over to the Steam store. Head over to the Steam store, guys. Make a pre-order, in-store process, make a name, and yes, guys, head over to the Steam store and buy something. If you guys are going after an old game, going after a new game, even if you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can buy any games you want, when you want, anytime you want. You don't want to wait for somebody else to wait around. You don't want to get yourselves guilty. You don't want to pause your own thing. You don't want to pause your music as much. But yeah, guys, head over to the Steam store. Head over to the Steam store, guys. Make sure everything else is packed. And yes, guys, and buy something. Whatever you guys want to do. If you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can go after any of the two with no extra cost. Maybe you guys are buying any game on sale here today. But I tell you, my true love and I go to Lancaster starting tomorrow in the morning. You know, let's keep something from the ground up and making sure we've got enough games to play and make it so we have some to share and have a lot of people check everything out and see what's going on. You guys only seeing what's right and what's wrong. Let's keep everything else inspirational. But yeah, guys, head over to the Steam store and buy something. Maybe you get the discounts and events here today to close out the weekend. You guys can buy a game called Don't Starve Franchise Sale, where you guys can develop and save 75% by buying the franchise sale for Don't Starve. You guys can get also the weekend deal here today. The game series from 1914 to 1918, fellas. Of the game series of World War I, up to 80% off, guys. And also, so far today, guys, you guys can also buy Nickelman extension for 99 cents. And yes, guys, the other one is the Room 4 Ode Sins for 224. Those are the games you guys cannot miss, or willing to pursue either. I mean, there's a lot of games you guys can present, and the way you guys can handle. It's not that hard to really have a lot of predictions, have a lot of things going, anyway. Also, guys, another game you guys can buy. You guys can buy a game called Dead Cells. So Dead Cells, guys, is 50% off between its price, and also much more to, add a little more availability. I'm looking to see how much there is, and how much you guys can accomplish. Whatever games you guys want to check out. It's not that hard to really understand it, as long as you guys got the motive, and have something under control. That's all there is. But yeah, guys, Dead Cells, that game is $12.49, so you guys can jump in that game as well. You guys can also get Dragon Quest XI for $20 today, and another game, guys, to watch out for. You guys can buy Saga Frontier 2 for $22.49, and Madden 26 above $50. Now, speaking of other games, guys, if any of you today want to cast any pre-orders, if you guys want to pre-order Final Fantasy Tactics Evo's Chronicles, well, my plan is, guys, I might still get the game very soon, as long as I have the amount that I'm staring at, and a decent time. As long as everything else is built in for me, I'm gonna have no problem. My ass not gonna have my cast go way down the tubes anytime soon for this week. Everything else is pretty much in its position, alright? Everything else is gonna be good to go. Trust me, guys. I mean, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be good to go. There's not gonna be any problems whatsoever. And it's not gonna be anything else that goes by getting themselves in the middle, or have anything else to develop on it. That's all there is to it. It's gonna be interesting. But I, for one, cannot wait to get that game after Lancaster. You guys can bet your ass I'm ready. At a decent time. I've been waiting for a while. That's all I can tell you. And that's what's gonna really matter for my true love and I. And I might still give my true love a lot of energy, anything she wants. But I'll give myself some too. Let's not forget about that. But like I said, guys, I mean, let's just have enough of anything, guys, especially better and better impact. I'm still getting Evo's Chronicles, guys, of Final Fantasy Tactics pretty soon. I'm still buying that. I'm still buying the damn thing very soon. So I'm not going to be escaping another game to another. So probably not. It's just, and then we're going to be having. Well, I guess let me go to videogames.com. So now, as far as what other games are releasing, I'm gonna go to GameSpot.com. Let's keep, guys. That way I can announce a few more of what we're looking at for this year. But all I can tell you guys is it's gonna be very, very, much more observing. I mean, not exact what we're at, but exact what we're targeting. So guys, if you're looking to make any other pre-orders, as far as Final Fantasy Tactics Evo's Chronicles is concerned, you guys can pre-order Death on the Nile on September 25th this week. You guys can buy the new Silent Hill F, and also, guys, the new so guys, the new EA Sports FC 26. Now, I'm not familiar with anything, guys, with soccer. I thought I would bring those games up as well. But yeah, so why not, guys? We don't want to get ourselves scattered or calling people a fake. That's not the way life works, and it never will be. Trust me. Any games you guys want to buy and play, they're right there. They're not that hard to really search, and above damsel distress after a while. It will not be a problem at all. But yeah, guys, that's as much as we can handle. Any games we want to feature, any games we want to buy and pre-order, they'll be right there when we're ready. And especially for me too, guys, and the rest of you guys here today in the chat, so. But the only game I will only be inspired is Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles for sure. I'll be buying the son of a bit soon, so. It's not going to be another way to escape from anything or make it so we're not feeling unreachable as much. I'm finally going to get an opportunity this week. I mean, after the end of this week. As long as I have a straightforward amount at the end of Lancaster, we'll be ready to go. I'll be ready. No doubt about it. I'll be ready. No problem. We don't want to get ourselves caught or be mysterious. If you guys are looking to do something else with pre-ordering, you guys can make any sale purchases whenever you guys get a chance. It's not about how we do it. Well, you do it because it's driven. You just want to take your time with game that really reaches out to you. Let it come to you. And if you guys think any game is fun, take your time. You know, you guys want to see how good it is on this in-gaming review. The only website you guys can look at in gaming reviews is IGN.com. We'll get to a little bit of in-gaming news later on this morning. I mean, later on today too. So we don't want to get ourselves scattered and have somebody come from behind. It's not going to be how bad it is or how good it is. But we're always there to see it, guys. We're always there at the very end. But alright, guys. Speaking of other games today, you guys already know my name. My name on Steam, guys, is Zach Dawson93. Or the Zach Dawson93, guys. I was born in 93 for a good cause and a good reason. If you guys have nothing, you guys have nothing to lose. Or entirely have nothing to lose. I've been on Steam for over 4 years, which is really incredible to watch. Now, speaking of other games, guys, if any of you today, or if you guys are into RPGs like Final Fantasy, for example, guys, if any of you today that are past or present, having a lot of laughs and smiles, and looking to see what games that are out there, not just for me, but for a lot of you guys, and a lot of people to check out. If you guys are pre-ordering something, if you guys are buying a game on sale, it's always excellent to look into. To see what the graphics are, and see how much work you put in it. That's all there is. You don't want to wait around forever. You want to see how much that game can carry you. It's like if you're watching Lord of the Rings, that's another thing too. But just wrap something up around it. But yeah, guys, if you guys are into RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us, Elden Ring. Now, technically, I for one do not think Elden Ring, Night Reign's going to win towards the end of this year for the Game Awards coming up. I'll tell you guys in a second. Actually, I do not, because if anything else is according to plan, from what I've been hearing, is the fact that Borderlands 4 did actually get, much more decent, much more credibility with its gaming review in the process. Since, you guys remember, Borderlands 4 has been out since over a week now. Now, speaking of Brother Leon, now as a Christian, Brother Leon, where in the hell have you been? Where have you been, Brother Leon? You got my true love and I was sick about you. What happened? But Mega Love shout out, Brother Leon. What's going on? Where have you been, brother? We've been wondering where you're at. I'm not sure if you were sick, or spending time with family and friends, or... I mean, what have you been doing, Leon, my good brother? I haven't seen you in quite some time. I mean, let's just see what's been going on and whatnot. But yeah, guys, I've been a huge fan of RPGs since I was a kid. But by the time I get Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles to my hands pretty soon, and very shortly, I'm not going to skip any other game this year. But if I want to get Borderlands 4, that game is still going to be not at, I mean, that game for this week's going to be out of the question. Borderlands 4 will still be out of the question this week. I don't want to have to spend more than hundreds of dollars to get the game right now. I mean, I'll wait till, like I said, guys, I'll wait till we hit Christmas. I'll wait till we hit the holidays at the end of this year, and I'll see if I'll have that game by then. I'll see if I have Borderlands 4 by then. Same with Delta Snake Eater. So both of those games are not that bad. I mean, in my opinion, it's a negative answer. No, I doubt they're not. But no worries, guys. I'll get both of them soon, but not right now. Evil's Chronicles will be the only thing I'll pay attention to. Oh, you've been helping family. Okay. But yeah, my true love and I have been asking, where have you been? If you've been sick, if you've been tiring, whatever's been going on, but yeah, I will begin Evil's Chronicles pretty soon. I would already expect, and always suggest, that game's going to get a good review. It probably will, since Square Enix has been waiting so hard to really push it. But we do not know when Kingdom Hearts 4 is releasing. I still think, in my opinion, and in my stuff in the balance, probably towards the end of next year. I mean, I'm hoping they give us a new trailer towards the end of this week for Tokyo Game Show starting tomorrow. Which I was gonna throw that out there, guys. I'm going to try to pursue and watch Tokyo Game Show tomorrow. I mean, I might try to do it if my true love is looking to try to reason with that. Well, one of my family acting delusional. I've been trying to help them. Oh, okay. So is that why you haven't been in the chat for a while? Because of your family? I mean, I really don't blame your brother, Leon. I don't blame your ass for that. I don't. But as long as people have to take care of family comes first before live streaming. The same with work. But nobody should be able to surrender or go to people's asylums in exchange for their surrender. As long as we're always here to offer. WrestlePalooza was horrible. My ass did not watch it over the weekend. Well, basically, guys, it's under ESPN Unlimited. So I do not have that. So for me, no, I did not see it. But I've heard it was not bad of a show. Down at I cannot think of the excuse me. I cannot think of the location. And that's something I don't know. But as far as I know, people thought it was not bad of a show yesterday. And then you guys have the watch along of AEW All Out too. So I do not watch any of AEW. I don't pay any cause of distraction or have something belonging right into it. So for me, no, I really don't. But not as much as I would like. But speaking of other stuff, guys, Evil's Chronicles will be the only game for now, until we get to Christmas time. So, if you have a VPN, you can watch it on Netflix. That's what I heard. Well, I actually heard that from Timmy Buddy. I heard it from Tim from Pro Wrestling Unlimited. If any of us are watching WrestlePalooza, we can watch the shit out of it on ESPN. Or, like you said, Brother Leon, and a lot of us in the chat can suggest, probably towards VPN. But it all depends. But I actually did check out my girl Stephanie Vaquer is now the Women's World Champion. Which I pretty much love it. Pretty much like it to begin with. And also take a lot of respect, love, and responsibilities of watching that a little bit. But the only thing I can watch out of that, guys, is what do you call it, guys? Highlights. Just pretty much highlights, guys, for sure. Just to really see what was going on and what's been happening at this point. So that's the only thing I can watch on any premium live event. So why not keep everything else in hand, guys? Now speaking of RPGs, guys, if any of you today, that's in the chat completely, if any of you guys are in the sports games, like sports games, guys, for example, if any of you guys are in sports games like baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, you guys can check out any games you want. Do not forget yourselves when you guys get the chance. You guys can buy any sports games you want, when you want, anytime you want. If there's a game on sale you want, you guys can buy that along the way. Do not forget one other gentleman, guys. No, this brother, this guy, guys, it's no disturbance. You guys can check out my brother, my good family member, my brother, guys, Beatles Eternal. You guys can check out Beatles Eternal, guys. He enjoys playing Disney Diamond baseball, Apple baseball, out of the park baseball. My brother Beatles Eternal, guys, also does any baseball games you can think of. As long as you guys know what game is better, it's all about how you play it. It's about how you really love it and enjoy it. Long loves Cookie, make a love shout out. Cookie, can you also help out my channel this week? While my true love and I go to Lancaster for a while, please. I mean, I cannot stand the fact how my stuff has still been shrinking and shrinking. It really, really is. But I would love nothing more to have a lot of you guys, get my channel, just light up a fire, and like I said, I'll still be around. I'll still be around by the time I return to the chat with you guys next weekend, so I am definitely pointing that out as of right now. I really am. But no worries. People are not gonna get themselves, spanked. Smuts. But yeah, guys, you guys can play any sports games you want. But don't forget to check out Beatles Eternal, guys. He enjoys playing any baseball game he plays. And he loves to do. You guys can play any sports games you want. Buy them. Even if they're pretty much on sale. Play any sports games you want, guys, with no extra cost. Now, speaking of baseball, guys, well, guys, I'm gonna go with Ace on this one, and then I'm probably gonna be going to. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do Saturn, and do some with the card collector. As long as I'm not watching the tax collector with Silent Buff in it, I don't think it's really that much to concern with, or occupied with that too. Whatever works out, guys. It's not bad at all. Well, you guys can buy any sports games you want with no extra cost. Now let me tell you guys something. I actually have been playing baseball for a couple more times this week. Alongside, guys, my brother Beatles and I, and also, guys, doing Game 15. I mean, I just got done doing Game 15 yesterday in my 1941 Dodgers season. And I'm just going to say this right now. That wasn't much of a game. Only one team only won by one run yesterday, and to get through last night here today. So the game itself only lasted, always has and always will be, without any extras included. So today is my mom's death anniversary. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I love Skooky. How old was your mom, by the way? You don't mind me asking here today. What's he like in her 90s, 70s, 80s? The same age as Ozzy Osbourne was? I mean, Brother Ozzy? Or the King of Darkness was? I mean, a lot of us have lost too many family members after a long time. I mean, we have. Well, 65, okay. So 65 is kind of like a young age then. So, we will always pray and pray for you. you're always pretty much simple for us. Always. Yeah, guys, by the time my true love and I go to Lancaster, we're gonna have new memories for our future. And have a single man, woman, and children that's going with us. That's all that matters. And it's only for a lot of us that have signed up. And to get to this point too, so. Well guys, we're pretty much overstock. We're gonna go to the upcoming round. 4,000 sips, guys. Here we go. So guys, I'm going to have something to build on a little bit more. But like I say, guys, as far as baseball is concerned, I did not message the other one for involving my brother Beatles after I finished game 15. But the final score, guys, was me and Beatles, my 7-7 record of my 41 Dodgers season. I lost the first game of a 4-game series with the Cincinnati Reds yesterday. So final score was 1-0. The starting pitcher was Wet Wyatt under my brother Beatles and I, and my WL, my 7-7 record of my 41 Dodgers season. So I actually took his loss for him. So wasn't not much of an idea. So, or I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, wasn't much of a game. Only losing by 1. I mean, if you talk about losing this one game and having a score, guys, to 1-0, you talk about winning a perfect game out of it. And honestly, guys, yes, that's all there is to it. Is to have something to achieve and waiting at the rightful time. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do uncommon. Then I'm going to do something with a spectacle pack. So, guys, we got Deja Vu and Seagull. So I'm gonna go ahead and start using that a little bit. There we go. So guys, we are now at 5,000 for the small bind. So this is pretty much the longest I've ever played a card game, a Balatro like this. So let's see how this goes. Well guys, I go my multipliers when I need them, or the way I see fit. But yeah guys, now like I said, I'll have my 2 sets ready to go after my true love and I get back from Lancaster at the end of this week. So I don't know if I want another baseball game or not. I mean, I for one, probably not as much. Corey Graves got an F5 by Brock Lesnar on SmackDown, and then an F5 toward the referee. I feel like he wants to really do something by getting a world title shot. I mean, if I had to guess, maybe. If not, I'd want to toot my own horn and say Brock Lesnar's going to get a title shot. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and just use a 9. But yeah, guys, as far as other sports games go, baseball is life. Baseball is the only sports game out of my 4 priorities I just want to continue to enjoy and have a lot of appreciation by playing. So I'm not going to skip any other sports game. So remember, guys, by the time my true love and I are at Lancaster, on the way back from tomorrow to Friday night, my 4 priorities, guys, will still be the same. I'm still gonna be around on YouTube as much as I can handle. I mean, you guys are not gonna forget anything as long as I'm here. You never will. I'm still gonna be active somewhere. I still will. Trust me. I mean, if I get the time, I mean, if I had to guess if I'm gonna do something small for you guys this week, maybe. But it may or may not be a guarantee. But we'll see what happens. But we'll have some to really glue and see what's going on further. Well, guys, 10,000. See if we can get this stuff going. Well, guys, we're looking at a 3 of a kind. I'm going to... Well, hold on, guys. I'm going to discard 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and do a full house here. Bada boom, how you doing? 1632, guys. Well, tell you, I'm not going to discard these 2. Guys, the multiplier is multiplying the tips and also the points that are on here. But hold on. Well, we'll see what happens, guys. Brother Leon in the chat says, I made a game online with AI, and I made a video. What video is it, Brother Leon? Anything good? Anything interesting? But yeah, guys, let's see what happens. I mean, if I play anything with baseball down at Lancaster, I'm gonna try, but it just depends on when. I mean, how, but when. This really depends exactly, so. I mean, if What's-His-Face is gonna bring his every single console he's got, I'll just bring my PC and not have something. But I will not bring a baseball bat entirely. I mean, I will not. But yeah, as long as we know what we're doing, we'll have some to wait for. And take our time with that. So yeah, no problems, guys, in hand. But yeah, guys, baseball is the only thing I'll play. Also, guys, with RP, yeah, guys, not just sports games with baseball, but the other full thing, guys, is RPGs. I am a little more likely of getting Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles soon. I don't know if the answer I'm gonna be doing is I don't know if here's the thing, guys, I have no clue if I'm gonna be trading in Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Gates, but if I had to give an answer now, for my ass, no. I'm not gonna be trading that game in towards GameStop for the console. I'm still gonna take my time on Zodiac Gates. I'm not gonna really trade that game in anytime soon. I'm still taking my time with that game, guys, from Tuesday morning, so sadly I won't be able to stream it this week. I mean maybe next week, maybe next Tuesday, but I want to have something to exercise with before we get ourselves stuck. We'll see what happens, guys. I'm just gonna take my time. Alright, guys, Lollips Kook, Brother Leon in the chat says, one of my friends said, baseball is boring. No, it's fun to watch. It's not everybody else's cup of tea, baseball. Well, I mean, I enjoy playing baseball. I mean, whoever that friend is does not understand anything to protect our sport. I mean, I enjoy baseball the way it is. I really, really do. So my 4 priorities, guys, is baseball, Chief and WoW, chat, what's you guys in the chat today, with my popularity, guys, entertainment and energy, my family, and my future fiancé, which is exactly my true love only. It's all that matters. Alright, guys, speaking of other stuff, that will be the end of Steam for today, until next Sunday. Same time, same channel. But like I said, guys, by the time my true love and I go to Lancaster, starting first thing in the morning tomorrow, I could try to get myself some energy whenever I can produce, whatever we do have, so. We are going to be making plenty of pit stops this week, when we get the time. So not only we're going to have some good fun, have a lot of experience starting tomorrow, and we're going to have something towards the nitty-gritty this week, but it's going to be a good opportunity for our future. It really, really will be. But you guys will miss me. I will always miss you guys. From the bottom of my heart. I always will. But yeah, guys, but I repeat, as far as anything else, my name on Steam is ZachDawson93. You guys can buy any pre-orders, make a name. As long as you guys are not into slime action. If you guys are watching a Nick Gasso, like Figure It Out, that's so it's funny. You talk about asking questions, you talk about having yes or no answers. But it's not the same without any of the hosts. Or have anything with the panel. And having to win 3 prizes at a time, so. But we'll keep everything else, guys, back in reality. I know we will. But yeah, guys, my name on Steam is ZachDawson93. You guys can buy any games you want, when you want. We have pre-orders and in-store purchases. Oh, is this high school? I used to play kickball back in high school, guys. I used to, back when I was in school. But I've been out of damn school for the last 11 years now. My true love's been out for 20, or I would maybe be wrong. My guess is 21 maybe, but that's just a guess. That's to really stand tall in how many years. a lot of us have been getting diplomas, and also guys, recently educations. This really depends on it, so. I mean, I don't find myself going into college anytime soon. I mean, I probably will not. I never will. Pacific TV, thank you for sitting around with us too. But we'll see. We'll keep everything else easy peasy and keep everything from the ground up. But other than that, guys, as far as anything else goes, remember one thing, the most important rule is love, support, and respect is the key. See, awesome and creative, guys. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Remember, guys, our numbers today, we are at 633 mods this morning, which is a good way to really, remember, guys, the wrong keys will electrify. If you guys are playing piano, it's like, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of pride and joy. But yeah, whatever works out, guys. When I'm not gonna be in a rush. I will tell you guys this: if I'm not going to buy Borderlands 4 this week, which I pretty much hope I'm not. If people want to ask why, all I'll say is, guys, I mean, you guys know the answer. What I told you guys in the chat just now. I will not get Borderlands 4 this week. Let's just spend hundreds of dollars to get that game already. But that game will win game. That is exactly going to be one of the games that I'm predicting that should win at the Game Awards this year. If not, guys, Donkey Kong Bonanza will do it, or hands down, guys. For example, Donkey Kong Bonanza, or yes, guys, Expedition 33. That's exactly what I was thinking of. But it all depends, guys, for sure. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. And guys, see, awesome and creative. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. What I can also appreciate you guys doing, what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to help out the channel, send me out, follow me out on YouTube. If you guys can do that while I'm getting vacation pay down at Lancaster for most of this week, that'd be awesome. I want you guys can watch it, boost my channel up a lot more, and I want you guys to do whatever you guys can do. But do not leave me stranded at all. I want you guys to do what you guys are able to do for the channel. If you guys can do that, I can help you guys whenever I can, bring stuff into balance. If I can do that, you guys can do the same thing. All that's cooking, that goes for you too, and a lot of you guys in the chat. As long as we bring the live streams up, get everything else worked. Making sure we got enough plans to figure out. But yeah, guys, we are at 633 mods here today, so a lot of us know exactly what we want to handle and take our time by doing it. That's all there is to it. Keep everything else under control, and yeah, it'll be fun this week for Lancaster. But yeah, guys, if you guys can do that, I'm not going to be in a worry. Boosting would also maybe count, but YouTube would not face any accurate stuff on the channel. That's why I would love to get my numbers up. Not have somebody dressing up. Not for somebody dressing up, guys, as an officer, but or being a Ghostbuster, but I want you guys to push my channel, whatever you guys can do, and try to give any message you guys can do. That's all there is to it. But yeah, guys, the most important thing, in order for everything else to work, to get the channel for you guys to praise while I'm gone, here's the thing, guys, I want you guys to do as much as you can. Get my name out there, get everything you guys can do, and then I want you guys to have the feedback when I get back at the end of this week. I want you guys to let me know in the comments and let me know as soon as you can. But yeah, guys, the most important thing is the only way my numbers can get an upper reaction and to have good hype. Remember, guys, the most important thing is we watch our videos in full. Remember, guys, like, share, comment, and follow. We watch our videos in full. Like and share the stream. Take your time. Well, guys, we're looking at three selections here. You talked about Death, High Priestess, and Empress. I'm gonna do this one. keep it something theatrical. But yeah, guys, the most important thing is we watch our videos in full, like and share the stream, and so we have our social media, our information while we're at it, and see exactly what we're up against. And yes, guys, we're gonna take our time down at Lancaster this week. We're gonna be departing no earlier, guys, and no later than 8 o'clock tomorrow. So that's why my vacation pay will most likely hit going forward. You guys bet your ass up. Well, I'll be ready. My two love and I's gonna have plenty. By the time we're gonna be laying around and taking plenty of naps. But we are gonna cover losses as much as we can. Depends on the spending. I'm just dying to see that, I'm just hoping I'm not a big spender this week. Besides, the tax will be waiting for me at the end. I'm talking about my wild check and safe deposit, so that's going to be all set and good and ready to go by then. And you guys bet your ass as well. There's not going to be any surroundings or less boundaries at this point in time, but I'll be ready. No worries. And we're not going to be in a rush on it either. But yeah, guys, we watch our videos in full, get our numbers up. And so we have our social media, our YouTube, Twitter, X, and Facebook accounts, guys. And yes, guys, our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. It's all we can handle. Now, as I'm going to do my last, since this will be the last live stream till next Sunday, guys, for Lancaster this week, and give you guys the last in-gaming news, at least for today. Actually, there hasn't been anything today. I do know with everything else lined up for this week, everything else is pretty much entirely. So make sure we have enough to the landscape. Morning, sweetheart. Make a love shout out to you today. I was going to tell you my brother Leon was just in. So, hold on, guys. My true love does state. Happy Sunday to you all. I'm very tired today because my head kept slipping off my pillow. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn on that, guys. I think everybody would have their head slip off their head if you're sleeping on a mattress or whatever you're sleeping on. It's kind of like having two cats trying to wake you up. That's all there is to it, but, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's all there is. Now, speaking of other stuff, guys, I'm telling you, my true love is going to take a nap on me all the time. On the way to Lancaster this week, guys, to Pennsylvania. And yes, guys, taking a nap with our pizza as well. I mean, a lot of us are going to be all set and good to go very soon. I mean, like I said, we'll be leaving starting tomorrow morning by tomorrow. But I got to get through work first tonight. I've got 2 to 7, then I'm good to go for this week. I really am. Now, speaking of other stuff, guys, now, as far as anything else goes, now, I think you guys have heard a little bit. We haven't heard much. I mean, we don't have any in-gaming news today, but as far as I know, I actually did speak with somebody under, at the nearest gas station last night, and I was getting a few things, and wanted to get some fresh air, and, you know, when I actually went to, the AAA site, guys, out of Active Rocket last night, and, now one gentleman didn't exactly voice his own opinion, and apparently, a lot of us would be a little more surprised if Borderlands 4 would win, when this year's Game of the Year. So I don't think anything else would be out of the question. But the one that would really spice everybody up is maybe Expedition 33 can get the win. I mean, here's the thing, guys. I don't see why not. I mean, the fact is, if we're looking at a sizable game that has a huge impact on, for example, guys, on the PS5, on an Xbox Series, or Switch 2, or on Steam, exactly. that game has an opportunity to have a lot of that percentage of the vote. And but I repeat, fellas, if I'm gonna really toot my own horn and have my ass get Borderlands 4 this week, I won't be able to escape my own mattress when I get back. I mean, I for one will not have any false hope on it, or want to toot my own horn. But I mean, if I do get Borderlands 4, if I had to guess, I mean, I would always say no. My only answer, in my opinion, I would probably wait to get Borderlands 4 by the time we get to the holidays. If not the holidays, guys, probably Black Friday, but I don't know. I mean, I have no clue, but I'll keep everything else in general and keep it something that's really spice some stuff up. But we're gonna have so much to wrap up for this week, at least for right now. I don't want us to have somebody feel guilty, have somebody feel left out this month. But like I said, guys, we're gonna have enough time to really prepare. Have enough time to, see what's going on. And yes, guys, based on what facts. That's all we can do. And, I'm just gonna do what we are gonna be doing, so.
Be back next week. Love you all and
Are you so, sweetheart?
today, love tiger.
I mean, anything you want. It's kind of like you're forcing my ass to really, come over for you. By the time we go to Lancaster tomorrow. But yeah, it's gonna be a good amount of time this week. But I do want to drag one movie really fast. As far as I know, we're gonna talk a little bit about a movie called Him. Now, for what I've been hearing, is the movie itself is not very much good in my opinion. All I know is the movie itself only sought a so guys, as far as I know, that movie did not sound any good at all. As far as I know. I mean, if we look at a movie that's behind Woody Harrelson, well, hold on guys, what was that movie? I can't really think on the top of my head. I mean, if I had to guess what that movie was, I think it was like, I mean, this one movie, guys, that Woody Harrelson recently played, he played some sort of basketball coach. When my true love and I were at this one trip with Hawk 2 years ago, he actually did coach. Woody Harrelson did play this one basketball coach, but I cannot think of who it was or who it may have been. But he actually did play a basketball coach at the time, so that's all I can think of. But Woody Harrelson, he's not exactly old. He still has the touch. If he still wants to do a reboot of Kingpin, involving a bowling documentary with himself, guys, and Bill Murray, but I'm not sure. So yeah, from what I've heard, the sports movie Him is not any good, in my opinion. People gave a little bit of positive reviews, but there's a lot of negative reviews about the movie itself. It really was. I mean, I'm not gonna toot and say, and have some other supervision of watching it. I mean, I'm not gonna have anything to accomplish for that movie. All I know is, guys, that movie is not any good. It never is, and it never will be. Alright, guys, that's gonna close the last live stream for this week. So guys, starting tomorrow, Much Love and I and Hark, we're gonna be going to Lancaster first thing in the morning, around 8 o'clock, and, so I will always miss you guys, as far as I can tell you. But you guys have not seen the last of me. I will be back, hold on guys, based on the schedule, hear me out guys, based on the schedule for this week, Much Love and I are going to be down at Lancaster until what time we get back on, I'll tell you guys in a second. I'm trying to get this puzzle out of here. But yeah guys, tomorrow, we're going to be leaving around 8 o'clock, and, I'm going to have my cast, I'm going to have Semi-Pro? I thought it was going to be the newer movie that Woody Harrelson was in. I know he used to coach a basketball team. I thought it was good. Oh yeah, it was, now that I think about it, it was actually Champions. basketball champions. That's what I was thinking. But I haven't seen the movie in a while. People from Imelda while loves make a love shout out. But like I said, I mean, I'm not sure if Woody Harrelson has any other movies he wants to pocket, or even if he always wants to make more money, whatever he decides to do. But alright guys, based on the schedule, Mr. Love and I will be at Lancaster for 5 days and 4 nights this week, starting tomorrow. So remember guys, after Chief today, all I have to do is 2 to 7 towards the end of tonight, and then my ass can finally rest and relax. I'm gonna have a lot of spending to do this week, whatever we want to do. We give my true love plenty of energy. I always want her to remind me. It's just that we love each other too much for the last 8 years, and we're all gonna be hitting 9 years towards our 9th year anniversary of Night to Sign. The only 2 dates we're looking at. We can have desire to do February 13th, or the day on February 14th, guys, of next year, for Valentine's Day. My true love is almost leaning towards the 14th, I'm telling you, but I'll give you guys info and post it. And yeah, based on the schedule, if you guys really want to know what my next live stream is, it's probably going to be next Sunday. Next Sunday, same time, same channel. So we're probably going to have another episode of Balatro. But by the time I get Final Fantasy Tactics, Evil's Chronicles, guys, I will end on this. By the time I get Evil's Chronicles for Final Fantasy Tactics, that game won't get a spot, I'm telling you. That game will most likely get an opportunity for sure. You guys are going to witness me play a former Final Fantasy Tactics Classic from PlayStation. You guys cannot wait for that. And I cannot wait to, beat the crap out of it after a long time and get back to reality when we can. So yeah guys, we're going to be gone for most of this week. So for my true love and I, we're going to be leaving in the morning tomorrow. And then, so yeah guys, we're going to be leaving for most of this week. We'll be down there for a while. So guys, when I talk about 5 days and 4 nights, we're going to be leaving in the morning, Monday AM tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I don't know what time we're going to be back on Friday. Friday, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, if I had to guess, if I had to make a prediction, guys, and guess, my guess would be, if I had to guess, guys, that's tough. My guess is around 8 o'clock. That's just a guess. But, I do want to live stream, high school football. If my true love and I cannot make it back in time on Friday night this week. So if we don't make it back in time, at least by then, by this Friday, guys, I'm probably going to live stream it on YouTube, if we're not going to make it back to Tigers football stadium. But the team we're looking at is this one high school football team, call themselves the Patriots. So I'm not going to go more further than that, but yeah. But I'll keep you guys info and posted. Lancaster is going to be good this week, and good way to get ourselves out of work. It's going to be a good opportunity, guys. It's something we cannot miss. I cannot wait to get into. But my true love wants to get back in time by Friday, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll keep you guys info and posted, and it's going to be good. Alright guys, if you guys want to catch more Balatro on the weekend mornings, and if you guys are ready for me to, get an opportunity to crack Final Fantasy not Final Fantasy, but yeah guys, Final Fantasy, Evil's Chronicles of Tactics, by the time I get it soon, I want you guys to make sure you guys connect to my channel as much as you can. Keep on watching my videos, and so my numbers are keeping up, and I do want to get my numbers to have you guys get me going. I want you guys to keep upgrading it and keep me up to date when you can. But it's going to be good for Lancaster this week. My true love and I are going to have some good fun. Even though my true love is not going to get her butt fun for it, but I'll make sure she gets a lot of fun. But I will also end on this. If my true love thinks he's going to beat me to the Rocky Balboa statue involving Sylvester Stallone? I doubt it. I mean, I know how to train myself the way I can. It's not going to be that damn hard just to really train, have a lot of weight loss, and do something that's more interesting. So I'm looking to beat my true love at ease against guys at odds. Well, we'll see. But make sure you guys hit that like button today until I get back from Lancaster at the end of this week, and then we'll be good to go. We'll have fun. Also, guys, the most important thing, and the most important rule, is love, support, and respect is the key. So you also remain creative, guys, and just to make short work. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Anytime we manage to find people, socialize with people, making sure we have our socialization and everything else to build up, guys, between our channel. And to make sure we have everything else to spice up and also, you know, have a lot of great things going on, having a lot of fun, have a lot of socialization, and to make sure we care about each other as well. All we have to do, guys, is follow Sarah only. Follow Sarah, guys, on Twitter, X, Facebook, and YouTube. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be, what's one? Semi-Pro I have. I thought Semi-Pro is funny. You have Woody Harrelson. You've got Will Ferrell. Which I know Will Ferrell has been in a gymnastics movie with John Heater. That movie was called Blades of Glory. So that movie was funny too. It was back at the time after John Heater played as Napoleon Dynamite as this one geek student. So I don't see why not. So that movie was funny. So I don't see why not. Not to take anything from the story or take anything from a lot of laughs and a lot of, you know, backup and whatnot. But yeah, guys, that's all we have to do. Follow Sarah, guys. Take your time by sharing our social media, Twitter X, Twitter X, Facebook, and YouTube. So the most important thing I want you guys to do, while I'm pretty much out of the state, I want you guys to keep on sharing my channel out, continue with my watch hours. My WH looks like a buttload of crap. I want you guys to promote it, share me out as much as you can. And if you guys have not reached out to Lynn Italy, I want you guys to reach her out. Her name is Lynn Italy, guys, on YouTube. Look up her channel. Have her praise me. I want you guys in the chat to help me out as much as you can. By the time I get back from my true love by then, I'm going to have our mindset. I'll keep you guys infoed. It's going to be great. And I want you guys to focus on the channel. And I can help you guys if you guys have any questions you guys want me to answer. So this is pretty much a big responsibility for you guys. So yeah, the most important thing, guys, is we watch our videos in full. Like and share the stream, guys. Make sure we have our social media. Make sure we have everything good to go. You guys, our social media, our YouTube accounts, Twitter X, and Facebook accounts. And yes, guys, our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and to close any live stream. Alright, guys, that's going to wrap everything up for today and for this week. No matter what happens, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys back here at the end of this week. I mean, actually, guys, after the end of this week for sure. But if I'm going to get Evil's Chronicles of Final Fantasy Tactics soon, that game is going to get a spot soon. I just don't know when. I mean, it's probably going to be as soon as possible, but I do not have the game yet. But I will have it very, very shortly. That game will get a spot on the schedule. But yeah, guys, I will, now, as far as, like I said, by the time I go to Lancaster, by the time we leave in the morning tomorrow, based on the schedule, in my opinion, guys, my next live stream it's probably gonna be next Sunday. Let's keep guys info and posted. I mean, maybe this coming Saturday. It just depends how damn tired I am, but I'll keep guys info and posted. I love you guys. With our popularity, guys, entertainment and energy, our biggest, strongest, talented, excellent, strongest, beautiful power of our community. So until next Sunday, guys, I'll see you guys by then. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Be good. Remember, guys, be good to one another. be kind to one another, and love one another. I will be back next Sunday for sure. I'll tell you guys everything about Lancaster, look at some pictures, and then tell you guys how everything went this week. You guys have a good rest of your week. I'll see you guys back here next Sunday. I mean, I'll be shooting next Sunday, so, but I will still try to do something for the channel. You know, continue to gain, increase, and not decrease on anything between the followers and WAs and everything else. So good stuff. You guys have a good rest of your week. Have a good rest of your day, guys. I'll be back here next Sunday. Tell you guys everything that really occurred from Lancaster. You guys have a good rest of your day. Have a good week, guys. Be good to one another. Be kind and love one another. The King, such luckiest man, will still be around for this week, and as much as I can. Have a good rest of your Sunday, guys. Have a good rest of your week, and I will most likely see you guys next Sunday, same time, same channel. Guys, have a good rest of your time, guys, and I will see you guys in the next